Hey guys, I'm A.V. Surendra Reddy. In the video, we'll have a question on linear seating arrangement. Let us start the question. Here, 8 persons are there sitting in a line when some of them are facing the north and some of them are facing the south. Right? We don't know who are the persons who are facing south and facing north. We have to decode that according from the clues. What is the line? There are 8 persons, right? Let us take 8 positions first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. What is the first clue? S is second from one of the end. So there are 2 ends. So S can be placed here or S can be placed here also, no? So there is second case. So let us say this is case 1 and let us take this is case 2. So in case 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm taking S here. Okay, first clue is done. Now go for the second clue. What is second clue? R sit third to left of S. In the first case, if I consider if S is facing the north direction, third left doesn't exist. So that means S is facing the south. Now I can take third left, first left, second left, third left. So this is R. In this case, if S is facing south, third left doesn't possible. So if S is facing the north, first left, second left, third left. We'll do one thing, guys. Upward will place S, downward will place the direction. S is facing the north, first left, second left, third left is for the person R. Okay, immediate neighbor of R facing south. So this is immediate neighbors of R, right? So these two are facing in which direction? South. Sorry, immediate neighbors of R is facing south, right? So this is south, this is south. Here also, this is south, this is south. Next, this is done. I do not sit at the extreme end of the line. So in all possible cases, I is not sitting at this end. So if something is not sitting, put a cross mark and write down. So later on, it becomes easy for us to locate the positions of I. So this is done. The immediate neighbors of I faces north. How many possibilities are there to say this immediate neighbors of I faces north? As he says immediate neighbors, it's a plural word. That means I has to be somewhere in between of the arrangement. So I can place I here, but if I place I in this, the neighbors should be faced north, but here S is facing south, right? So I is not possible in this. If I place I here, these two can be facing north, and I here, these two persons can be facing north. So again, there is some implication of case 1. Let us draw one more such case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let us place the same data here. Yes, facing south. First left, second left, third left is R, and neighbors of R is facing south. Now I can take 2 positions, 2 possibilities for the person I. If I take I in this case, the immediate neighbors of I are facing north. So now these two are the neighbors of I. These 2 persons are facing the north direction. Or else, if I take this is I, these 2 persons are facing north. Either way, you can consider. What if I consider the second case? So again, the same argument. Whatever the argument we do here, here also second possibility will come. Let us make a small diagram again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place the same data S facing north. Third left is R, and neighbors of R is facing south. Now in this case, let us fix up the positions of I. So guys, if this is I, these 2 are facing the north direction, or if this is I, these 2 are facing the north direction, right? Okay, this clue is done. Immediate neighbors of H facing south. So now, what are the possibilities for the person H? I can place H here. 2 persons are facing south. If I place H here, there is some ambiguity. If I place H here, even this person can be facing south, right? So what you can do is that to fix the position of H direction, we'll use this clue later. Let us analyze the remaining 2 clues. F is sitting third left of T. If F is sitting third left of T, basically there are 2 persons between F and T. So in case if I place H any of these, H here. Okay, let us consider, guys. If I place H here, let's see what will happen. If I consider H here, now there are 2 persons between F and T. This is possible. But in this case, if I place H here, there are no possibility for F 2 gaps T, right? I mean, I can eliminate this possibility. So in case 1, sub-diagrams are there. First one, second one. If I place H here only, the diagram will satisfy, because to be between F and T 2 persons, totally 4 blanks should be there. Here, it is not possible. If I place F, 2 gaps T is possible, but in this it is not possible. So from case 1, the sub-diagram 1 is eliminated. Similarly, if I place H here, the immediate neighbors must be facing south, but here not, right? Not possible. And H if I place here, I cannot justify, I cannot place F by leaving 2 gaps and T. I mean, if I place H here by taking these 2 as facing south, where you can have F 2 gaps T, I mean, you should place F 2 gaps T, right? So there is no such place. I can eliminate this possibility also. The same argument here. If I place H here, immediate neighbors are not facing south, not possible. If I place H in case here, this person can be facing south, but the same argument, to have F 2 gaps T, there is no such possibility in this, right? Okay, it seems there is some possibility here. This can be F, this can be T, and vice versa. But what about the later statement? You have Q is immediate left of G, right? So if Q is immediate left of G, there are 2 consecutive places. But in this diagram, unfortunately, this diagram, this place and this place are left. You cannot place Q as immediate left of G. So that means you can eliminate this also. I'm trying to explain in how many different ways you can eliminate the possibilities, friends. Right? So now the only possibility left is the first possibility, right? In the first possibility, you can place the data. So we have the last clue, I mean last 2 clues, right? So Q sits immediate left of G. So if this is Q, if this is G, the person is facing not right, Q becomes immediate right of G. But clue says Q is immediate left of G. So that means our assumption is wrong. This is not G, this is not Q. This has to be Q and this has to be G. If G is facing the north direction, then only Q will become immediate left of G. So this data is done. Now F is third to left of T. In case if you place T here, obviously this has to be the F position. But in this diagram, this is right of T because T is facing south, right? First right, second right, third right. But clue says third left. That means our assumption is again wrong. This is not for T. So this is T and this is F. Now to satisfy that F is third left of T, T has to face towards the south direction, so that this becomes first left, second left, and third left. So we fixed all 7 persons' directions, but we miserably failed to check the direction of H because there is some ambiguity in which direction H is facing. So H can be facing south or H can be facing north. So in this way, if you try to take the cases and assumptions, you can easily work out even there are 8 persons, 10 persons. So in this video, I've taken 8 persons, right, with only 1 variable. In the next coming videos, we will try to take what if 12 persons are sitting in 2 different rows, sitting 6 persons in each row and having different professions or ordering different items when they go to some restaurant. So these are the different kinds of difficulty levels that you must be aware before when you attempt your bank exams, SSC. It could be prelims or mains, guys. Anyway, so this kind of questions you must be able to solve. So thank you so much for watching this. Have a nice day. Keep learning, keep inspired.